This lesson is our calculus unit 20, the first lesson here, 20A, rates of change. So what is calculus? You can go ahead and pause this and read it. All right, so what's going to be looking different than what you might have experienced in prior courses of Algebra 1, Algebra 2, is calculus is going to focus on slopes of curves, where in Algebra 2 you would see a straight line. In calculus, you're going to see instantaneous velocity and acceleration. We'll see things like regions bounded by a curve, lengths of curves, and volume, work done by various forces. So this is our first lesson with calculus. We are going to take this unit nice and slow. Feel free again to email me if you have questions on any of our videos. So our two units we'll be covering in Unit 20 and 21. We will cover the basics of calculus with differentiation, slopes of curves, and equations of tangents. So we're going to be teaching you different ways to do calculus. So what you're going to focus on is differentiation. So for an example, you might see differentiation as dy dx, as this notation. What does it mean? And what does it mean? So just kind of warming you up to a little bit what calculus is. So here's our first definition in our notes. Definition for rate. Rate is a comparison between two quantities of different kinds. So here's some examples. Speed at which a car travels, kilometers per hour, meters per second, fuel efficiency of a car, kilometers per liter, scoring rate of a basketball player in a game per game, points per game. So here's our first example that I'm going to have you write. So Joseph typed 213 words in 3 minutes and made 6 errors, where Marie typed 260 words in 4 minutes and made 7 errors. And we want to compare their performance rates. So let's start with Joseph. Joseph's typing rate. It is the number of words divided by how long it took him to type. So that's our rate. So if we go up to that first sentence, he typed 213 words in 3 minutes. So 213 words over 3 minutes gives us a rate of 71 words per minute. And now the next rate we're going to talk about is the errors that occurred. So again, we'll continue with Joseph, and our error rate equals the number of errors divided by how many words he typed. So he had 6 errors and there were 213 words. So 6 divided by 213 words. So when we substitute that in our calculator, approximately 0.0282 errors per word. All right, now we're going to compare it to Marie. So we're going to use those same equations. Marie typed 216 words in 4 minutes and then she had 7 errors. I'm gonna extend this page. All right. So here's Marie. Her typing rate is the number of words divided by our time in minutes. So she had 260 words divided by 4 minutes. Her rate at which she typed is 65 words per minute. All right. The second rate is Marie's errors. So her error rate is the number of errors over the number of words she typed. So she had 7 errors and she typed 260 words. We would substitute that into our calculator. And that would be 0.0269 errors per word. Now let's compare the two. So if we go back up, Joseph typed 71 words per minute, while Marie typed 65 words per minute. So Joseph typed faster. Now let's talk about the errors. Joseph had 0.028 errors per word, where Marie had a smaller error rate of 0.0269 errors. So how do we wrap this up? Joseph typed faster than Marie, but Marie typed with greater accuracy.